Right then, the red flag's raised. That means they're about to come under starters' orders now. Watch for the red light. Who's going to make it away? At the start, oh, a great start from Corsa and Fogarty. Fogarty got a good start there as well. Oh, just look how, but Edwards gets the power of the Honda right alongside Foggy, but Foggy leads. Edwards gets a bit of a nerve, but Akira Yanagawa has come through. Yanagawa leads. No, he don't.
Yes, he does. Keeley's through to third.
Yeah, but Foggy's in second. Not a bad start from second place on the grid there from Fogarty. Just out-dragged by the fast-starting Dunlop man, just to answer your particular question earlier.
It's race distance I'm worried about.
So, Keeley in third place. A lot of dangerous things can happen on the opening lap here at Assen, though, at the Circuit Van Grint. It's a dodgy old track. If he ain't got it right,
there we go. No, he doesn't.
Colin Edwards, not a bad start from him either.
Bad one from Slight, though. He's well back in the pack. Yeah. Yanagawa, Fogarty, Keeley, Corsa, Edwards, Walker, Slight, Goddard, Lavia.
Yep, Gregorio Lavia on bike number 6. But Keeley is having a good look at the inside of Carl Fogarty. He did say a little earlier his bike and he were a little slower around Assen than last year, but he seems pretty happy to me.
Second in there is Goddard, still in front of Lavia, looking back down the field. Aaron Slight, number 111. Not as good as Foggy goes, turn off front. Yanagawa pushed back to third. Yes. Keeley's gone with him.
Gone with him indeed. Oh, this is deja vu from last year, and it was in the press conference, Keeley turned around and said, why are we always waiting for Foggy? A little bit of needle in these two already off track today, or should I say yesterday after qualifying. Keeley less than chuffed at the fact that he was having to wait for Fogarty to turn up at the press conference. So already needle has begun, and now it's on track. Carl Fogarty in first place from Pierre Francesco Keeley. Fogarty easing away.
This is what all the Brits on tour take. Oh, action there. Corsa throws.
Sparks flying, off of toe sliders, off of knee sliders, it's everywhere. Goddard riding good on that, brilliant.
Isn't he just? He's been needled again by the Italian press this week, saying he's not up to the job. Yep, Yanagawa still has the Honda's by now. This is Honda territory. This part of second. Edwards does 2 in 1. No, he doesn't.
No, that's. I think the camera angle gives us a bit of a fall there as well, because it did last lap round. But Fogarty still on it, but not losing Keeley, but significantly Keeley using a lot of track. The man to watch here is someone that we've not talked too much about. Troy Corsa in third place. Don't forget, it's a long way round this racetrack. Troy Corsa was over half a second quicker in Super Pole than Carl Fogarty in second place. And Troy Corsa is smooth. He'll slip past Keeley, I reckon, almost inevitably, and chase after his teammate Carl Fogarty. Keeley, to me, looks like he's on a bit of a mission. He's been out on the white line a couple of times, and I think Troy Corsa has got it covered. I don't think Colin Edwards has got it for today. He's the man that was challenging in Austria. It was a disaster in race 2 for him. And here, really, it's going to be a bit of a struggle to make it up in that place.
I don't think Colin's ever been on the roster.
No, 5th place, I think, last year. And 4th place. He had a 5th and a 4th last year here. Oh, here we go. Look at this through. Troy Corsa along the back straight. Corsa eventually gets in front of Pierre Francesco Keeley.
Wonderful.
Now it's about Troy Corsa trying to make it up towards Carl Fogarty. Back to number 4, Akira Yanagawa. Then we've got a long gap. Where's Chris Walker? Oh, he's at the back of this bunch. It's Hager first on 41. Then it's Pete Goddard on 9 and braking there. Andy Mecklau.
Where was he hiding?
Well, Mecklau was hiding in the... Well, has he gone through? No, he was hiding behind Goddard. And of course, Chris Walker was there too. Still the battle for second place. 11, Corsa in front of 7, Keeley.
Great race, still plenty to come in this one, you feel, because Frankie Keeley will certainly be saving something for the last lap.
Yeah, let's hope it's not the same as he saved for Carl Fogarty at the end of race 2 last year.
Absolutely.
In other words, dumping it in the sandpit. Now, look at this battle. Still 41 Hager in front of 9 Goddard. Goddard's having a good ride here, but Andy Mecklau out of his socks in the latter part of this season, really riding good. Then it's Chris Walker, who has now dispensed with Gregorio Lavia.
Oh, there goes Goddard.
Well, the Aprilia didn't look slow there, did it?
It looked anything but. Pete Goddard looked great there. We know Pete, we like Pete. I think his grief from the Italian press, I think, is unfair.
Yeah, he'll shrug it off. He's an Aussie.
Yeah, ex-Australian dirt track champion. Yeah. As good a definition of tough as I can think of.
Well, let's hope he doesn't end up on any dirt. Here is the man at the front. The only thing we can question, I suppose, slightly is the fact that he's got to concentrate twice as hard because he's out on his own, and he's got to keep that concentration going. Never been a problem here at Assen before for him, though. Foggy at the chicane, increasing his lead still further. Corsa second, Keeley now slipping back into the jaws of Aaron Slight. Not.
I think Slight is actually just edging up to the second place battle.
Dirt up in the air at the chicane. That is a desperate place to stick a chicane. Last bend on a course. Someone had some kind of masochistic tendency when he stuck that in there.
Oh, talking of which.
Yes, Keely goes through at the first right-hander.
Big cheer from the crowd.
Yeah, Francesco Keely slides underneath. Well, the Dutch love their motorbike racing, and Pier Francesco Keely is a leading exponent in that. 7, Keely, second place for him. Corsa slips to third now. Not the way he wants it to be if he's going to stay in touch. Well, what am I saying, in touch? He's going to lose even if he finishes second. 5 laps to go for Carl Fogarty now.
I cannot get over the size of this crowd.
Look at the distance between him and second place. It was 3.8 just 3 laps ago. It's 5.7 now. Fogarty's lead is awesome.
Slighty is right on Corsa's case. Is Slighty going to outbrake him here?
Oh, answer is he's going to push him out the way. He's not going to outbrake him. He's just going to give him a shove. So Corsa held his line. Good on you, Troy.
Schwantz and Lawson.
Yeah, really, at that corner. Only difference is Schwantz went in the back into the dirt.
So did Lawson.
Yes, true.
Don't know why.
Colin Edwards is going to be a man that hangs his head at the end of this race because his championship aspirations are slowly but surely dribbling out of the window.
But this has never been his track, ever.
Yet.
It will have to be if he wants to be world champion.
You could say the same about Monza last year, but he did the double there. I think Colin Edwards is young enough, astute enough and good enough to win races just about everywhere here as Corsa goes round the outside.
Wonderful.
Wow, Troy Corsa.
He has put some class moves on people this season.
Well, at Austria, when he made that
the 2-in-1.
Oh, dear me, was that a move and a half? You said the move of the deer. I think you've got to be right.
Here comes Slighty up the inside.
Yes.
He knows he's got to do it as well.
Through goes Aaron Sly on to third place and the last podium position. Keely slips to fourth now.
I tell you what, old Andy Mecklow, you're right, Keith.
Yeah.
He's come back to Superbikes after a little excursion into Pro Superbike. Oh, hello, Gregorio.
Yeah, Gregorio Lavia, the eternal 8th place in the championship man. Number 6, Gregorio Lavia, looking hard at Chris Walker. He doesn't know what I tell you what, he out Chris Walker.
Just a little bit.
Chris Walker is usually the desperado that's prepared to do that to anybody. He doesn't care whose name is on the bike. But that was Gregorio Lavia. I wonder if Chris has done that to Gregorio somewhere.
Good question. Here's Carl lapping.
Number 56, Jan Greven, the local Kawasaki man. Carl Fogarty with 2 laps to go. He's getting under the back markers. Yes, Corsa has got it down to 6.3 now from 7.1 seconds.
No surprise there.
So as suspected, Troy Corsa, well, he's never going to do it with 2 laps to go. Carl Fogarty, though, ably backed up by teammate Troy Corsa. But of course, Troy Corsa, well, is Troy Corsa clearing off to the GSE team, the British Superbike Ducati team in World Superbikes next year? It's a big rumour that I have to say has some foundation as far as my sources are concerned at the moment. And this man, Carl Fogarty, could be joined by the hot Anthony Gopert, and I am led to believe that that is almost more than definite for next year. Carl Fogarty then, with a lap and a bit to go. Foggy is your race leader. Carl Fogarty, King of Assen, is going to prove it just one more time for those people that may have doubted it. And there aren't many of them nowadays.
Not a lot, Keith.
Even the riders.
Well, yeah, you look who's beaten him here. John Kaczynski beat him here in what, for my money, is the greatest ever single ride in World Superbike.
And Pier Francesco Keely,
who is nobody's mug round Assen. And I think Frankie is making that Suzuki look a little better than it is round here at the moment.
I did say it wasn't quite as good as his Ducati last year in not so many words. Here is Corsa now safely in second place, but Carl Fogarty comes through the chicane to start his last lap. Number 61 is Wolfgang Bax on a Ducati, the first attack racing. He's a German that's about to be duffed up by Carl Fogarty. Foggy lines him up coming down into turn 1. The German is looking round. Good on you, Mr. Bax, keeping an eye on what's going on. No interference for Foggy. He's on his last lap. The lead is down to 5.7 seconds. He won't care one jot. It's from his teammate. Troy Corsa will be smooth, and I would say happy with second place in view of the fact that it didn't look like he was going to get that just a few laps ago. Number 1, Foggy. Half a lap left to go. Just a study of the man from Blackburn. Nice and easy, Carlo. This is going to be... well, that is the part of the track, remember, that they had their first coming together. Keely, of course, last year on the last lap of that part of the track. That's where they touched for the first time and where Keely was unhappy. Yep. Of course, no one, Carl was checking to see if anybody had snuck up on him. He wasn't really, I'm just making that for effect. Coming down to the chicane, Carl Fogarty. He's going to line this up for a beautiful wheelie. Listen to the crowd. Foggy then, over the line. Yes, classy stuff. Foggy wins. Surely that is it. One hand on the the 1999 World Championship trophy. Surely this is going to be his fourth world title. I think that is indicative of where he should be in the world. The crowd are on their feet. Where is the opposition? I'm the man. Well, it's going to be surely a double for Fogarty on that basis. No one to touch it. Here's Haga. Haga from McLeod, from Navia, from Walker. Walker wasn't able to repay the compliment to Gregorio, but a good finish for Chris Walker. Yeah, he's still there, Gregorio. The cross of St George is in the hands of the man who wins, and it is Carl Fogarty. His teammate, well, a long way behind. Andy McLeod there giving a bit of congratulations to Carl. And look at that. Let's have a look. Significance here. Oh, that's nice to see. Keeley, his main adversary in both off-track and on-track excursions. Carl Fogarty congratulated by Pier Francesco Keeley. So the rumours of a little bit of aggravation there in the press conference last year is all over. It's been overinflated.